Our many sovereign worlds thrived under the guidance of the Trade Order, and for centuries we enjoyed peace and prosperity. The ways of war had been long forgotten. Then the aliens came. Despite fleeing from their own destruction, they overran our meager defenses, enslaved our people, and plundered our worlds. Desperate and unable to mount a resistance on their own, many worlds ceded their authority, transforming the Order into the Traitor Emergency Coalition. United under a single banner, we finally stood a fighting chance, and our vast commercial fleet was slowly retooled into a shield against the alien advance. It seemed our fortunes were turning as we mounted a counter-offensive. Such hope was short-lived. The long-vanished deviants, now calling themselves the Advent, returned more powerful and twisted than we could have imagined. Many undefended worlds fell to their corruption before we could redirect forces from the alien front. Caught between the Advent's revenge and the alien onslaught, we were forced to dig in. We built up mighty defenses to outlast our enemies, and eventually, we even sought peace. Now, after 30 years of constant warfare, our alliances are breaking down. The coalition is split between those who would withdraw and those who would lash out. Rebellion has even started to fracture the unity of the Advent. Unsure if they still want to destroy us or one another. Meanwhile, the alien assault has become increasingly desperate. Most strangely, their outcasts may end up being our salvation. Especially if the warning is true.
Hello and welcome to Let's Play Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion. And I've been sat trying to get this into widescreen, but all I've managed to do when trying to do that is completely mess up my screen resolution and crash the game a lot. For some reason it just doesn't like widescreen. Maybe it's just my computer, who knows. But like I said, I'm going to do a large multi-starred galaxy. 82 planets, but obviously some of them won't be colonizable. It's best for free-for-all apparently, but we're going to do a 3-on-3. Might even do a single-starred one. No, we'll do a 3-on-3 on this one. We're quite happy with that so far. These guys. How do there. Okay. Well, I'll see that as random. Options. Lock teams. I think we'll take pirates off this time. Normal fleet sizes, normal all the incomes and stuff. Looks good. Apart from I forgot to set my faction, so unless I come back out in a minute, I'll pause the video and set it up the same way and bring you back when I've actually set the factions. Okay, I decided it would probably be a good idea to actually show you the factions. We have the Tech Loyalists and Tech Rebels. The rebels, immersed in militant philosophy of the tech, the rebels choose to use the arsenals they've created to crush their enemies, hateful of all Xeno species. From the cruelty of decades of war, the tech rebels show little mercy. The rebel faction gains economic benefits from attacking other empires and can ally with neutral and pirate factions for aid. Rebels may construct the awesome Ragnarok Titan, a massive long-range warship that houses a powerful railgun. The tech loyalists. Now I know I said normally the rebels are more peaceful, but that does apply to the other two factions more than the tech. Weary from the long decades of war, the tech loyalists seek isolation from the other factions by focusing on defensive measures and technologies. The loyalists are able to deploy cheaper starbases, construct 2 starbases around their planets, more heavily armor their defensive structures, and deploy cheaper Novolith cannons. Loyalists may build the powerful Ankylon Titan, a huge warship which is capable of defending friendly fleets from aggressors. Now we have the Advent. Again, start with the rebels. Suspecting that the corruptive influence within the Unity has influenced their race, the Advent rebels seek to purge this unseen enemy to restore the Unity to its proper path. The rebels are able to use Purify Unity to revive destroyed ships, sacrifice worlds to inflict terrible damage on adjacent planets, and rapidly spread their culture to assist their fleets. Rebels can also construct the Eradicate Titan, a powerful offensive ship that is supremely difficult to defeat. Advent Loyalists. Eager to continue their revenge against the tech, the Advent Loyalists seek to assimilate any who survive in the Society of the Unity. Loyalists use their unique culture to mind control enemy ships, empower friendly vessels with their cultural borders, and to take vengeance on foes. Advent Loyalists may build the Coronata Titan, a unique warship capable of inflicting enormous damage and even of instantly acquiring hostile planets. I will go to the Vasari. Oh yes, I played around in the options and I think I got widescreen working. Took me a while though. Again, starting with the rebels. Unlike their loyalist brethren, the Vasari rebels feel their best chance for survival is to cooperate with the other races and bring them along on their flight. Rebels are capable of quick hit-and-run attacks, sharing phase networks, and of moving their starbases to new systems. Vasari rebels' superior expertise in nanotechnology allows them to construct the Kultskrak Titan, an imposing vessel that can leech power from enemies and stream it back to the Titan. Now the Vasari Loyalists. Feeling that they've lingered too long in this region of space, the Vasari Loyalists abandon cooperation and strike out the resources they need to escape. Loyalists gain the ability to develop without the need for planets, may call upon the Dark Fleet for aid, and are able to consume planets for their resources. The Vasari Loyalists may build the Vosatra Titan, a deadly warship capable of instantaneous movement, splash damage, and devouring enemy ships. So these all sound pretty awesome, I must admit. But I'm going to go with the rebel factions, and my team will be rebels as well. So we're going to select the Vasari rebels. We will have the tech rebels and Advent rebels with us. And on the enemy team will be tech loyalist, Vasari loyalist, and an Advent loyalist. So let's start this up. I'll skip you through the loading screen. Never mind, the loading screen's done. Okay, let's see. I think we actually get given a couple of scouts this time. Yes, we do.
Let me investigate.
Auto explore, that's lovely. And we also start off with our capital ship. Okay. This is on Steam, so I just got a ton of achievements, and we're going to get the new one, the Rankless Battleship. This is new to Rebellion. The Loyalist and Rebels will have the same new capital ship, which is a little bit of a letdown, but nothing to grumble about too much. I want that as well. The Corvette ship. It's a fast attack ship, and although it's as fast as the
Scouts have discovered a colonizable planet.
Although it's as fast as the frigate, it is actually much faster. I know that sounds stupid,
On
but
the lookout.
give me a minute to explain. It looks like all of my allies are in this one system, which means those two have two systems between them, but I'm not sure where they're spread. Yeah, so the Corvette, it's as fast as the light frigates, but it gets to that speed
Scouts have discovered a colonizable planet.
and it's much, much more agile. See, it made sense when I explained it properly. Now then, there's the Titan. Can't build that yet, obviously you need to do a whole...
Nanite command protocols are now synchronized.
Okay. Yeah, but you need to do like a whole butt ton of research to get your hands on a Titan. I'll show you. Warfare, is it? Oh. There, you need to do 4 sets of research just to be allowed to build the Titan.
Where will we settle?
And the Titan is not exactly cheap. This is this new ship. I've not seen this before. I guess I haven't showed you the new things. Well, you can't really tell the difference with that because we've already had that. But this is the new colony ship for these guys. Quite sexy looking. So even the scouts look pretty badass. And this is a new kind of planet. Completely new. It's a dwarf planet. It's like a golf ball. Bigger than an asteroid, not as big as a real planet.
An allied fleet needs assistance.
So those guys are already starting to
standing by.
Planets over. Let's see, what can I get for this guy? Spawn combat swarm. Spawn support swarm. Spawn assault swarm. We'll go with support. So this obviously isn't a main attack cruiser. It will have weapons though. It's got pulse guns and phase missiles, so it should do the job. We're only killing rebels.
Your plans?
Let's see.
What shall we create?
I'll wait to name that. I'll wait and see who wants it.
Reactors standing by. We are in agreement.
I don't care for... Oh yes, they've changed the phase space
Structure
as well.
complete.
And look, I can actually watch phase space now. Before, even looking at like a couple of ships as like up close while they were getting ready for phase space would like kill me. And there's that support swarm. I think that heals him. Oh my word. Awesome.
Planet development finished.
Slightly off target though. Phase missiles. Yeah, so this guy definitely is not mainline combat. What is that? We're attacking the support nanite swarm. I can live with that. Do I get to actually control this and do anything with it?
An allied fleet needs assistance.
Nope. See if I can show you the other ships. See here, we have a Seeker vessel. No, we don't. Are you actually attacking that world? Yes, you have Cobalt light frigates here.
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
Even the Cobalt now looks a bit more respectable. Got numbers on and patterns and all kinds of fun stuff. Let's see if I can find anything interesting. Wait. That's me. Never mind. Bit of a douche there. You'll get over it. And this is the new Advent, who I was a minute ago. You can see even the really tiny ships and the not very important ships got a complete overhaul. But you know, that's the kind of thing you expect.
Do this quickly if you seek the Unity's favor.
I do not seek the Unity's favor. The Unity can suck my plums. What does this actually do?
Scouts
Shield
have discovered a
mitigation.
colonizable planet.
So it shares its shields with people, I think. I maybe should have read
Ready
that
to
before.
assemble.
Creates a support-oriented nanite swarm at target location, which has a potent repair beam, hull, armor, and repair amount increased with the level of the capital ship. So yeah, it's a repair drone. I will order my colony ship down here now.
To where do you send us? I'll do what I must.
That's actually quite powerful when it gets those front guns on target. Research, and I am going to research, where is this? The Corvette. And I'll get the Sentinel, long range one. Destructor.
Scouts have discovered a colonizable planet. An allied fleet needs assistance.
I'm not exactly keen on the voices for these
Planet
guys.
lockdown complete.
Although pirates are deactive from raiding, they will still sit there and defend their place. I just thought it'd be nice to show you what it's like without pirates, seeing as you've seen 2 games with them. That and the obvious reason of I bloody hate pirates.
Not enough crystal.
But I have shown you how to use them to your own advantage in this Let's Play. And what the damage they can do, so I thought I'd show you what it's like without them.
Reactors standing by.
Their voice always makes me cringe. Not gonna lie, hate the voiceovers for the Visari. Seeing as we're in a completely friendly system, although there might actually be an enemy or two in here with us, but as soon as we seem to be in a friendly system, I think I'm just going to spread out and take as many planets as possible, because the only way in or out of this system now, sorry about it, would be this star.
Ready to assemble. We are in agreement. Research finished.
Yeah,
Our fleet has engaged the enemy.
kinda creepy.
Initializing phase engines.
Show you these Corvettes, it's a new ship. Looks like we're getting 4 of them. They do take crystal, unlike the frigate there, but they take very little metal or money, and very little crystal, to be fair. But you see what I mean about the speed of that thing?
Our ships have left phase space.
And this is a Corvette. Tiny little ship. Not many weapons, or not very powerful weapons. But a bit bigger than fighters. Not as big as a frigate. But don't underestimate them, they are really useful. And it's going after this support swarm again. They seem to be doing that a lot, and I'm not sure why. These things build quickly, move
Joining
quickly,
the hunt.
attack quickly. Everything about them is just
Let's
more
pick a fight.
about speed than anything else. Must admit, this is my first time seeing the Visari frigates, and I'm not sure if I like them. The way they look like insects. And then a lot of their stuff looks kind of creepy. I'll see how they look when they attack. Because it's weird the way Corvettes attack, they kind of dodge in and out. I'm not sure if that's to try and keep themselves out of beam where they're like weapons range while their own weapons recharge.
Research
Or if it's just
finished.
to try and make it look like they're doing more than they are. Take back what I said about phase space for Corvettes. Like, made my system shit itself just then. But you see what I mean now? Like, straight away at top speed. And that's how they attack, they dodge around a lot. Trying to double click one to zoom in on it is not as easy as you'd think. There. The main weapons take longer to recharge than the little side beams. It was the same with the other two factions' corvettes. So they can't always use their main weapons in time. I'm assuming it's just because they take longer to recharge, not just because they can't get the lock. Yeah, that's a Corvette. Can't really afford to sit and watch that all day. We do need to be moving a little
Your
bit
plans?
quickly to avoid being caught out from all these planets.
An allied fleet needs assistance. Research finished.
Imperial Lab. Gonna need 2 of those for the colonization majigger. So we can take that volcano planet. And there is ice planets, but there's a lot of volcano planets. I think I want to try and take this top arm here at least.
Ready to assemble. We are in agreement. Planet development
I
finished.
think I'm going to order 2 of them. And
More research is
2 skirmishers
needed.
apparently. I could have put the fleet size to like large or to small, just to show you that. Huh. Those things must stay alive until they're dead. Like until they're destroyed. That could be pretty useful.
Missiles loaded.
Yet. Just because it seems like a bit of a waste to get a planet before I can do anything with it. It'll just slow down my income.
Planet lockdown complete.
Not getting much crystal.
Structure complete.
What's there?
Research finished.
Wow. Really low on crystal over here. Let's wait for the other ships and get this planet upgraded if I can.
Frigate ready.
Let's buy a bit of crystal. We've got plenty of money. This is the new basic frigate for the Vasari. Looks much better now as well. It fires a pulse gun instead of what looked like just a rail gun before.
Frigate ready. Structure complete. Time to go.
Yup, time to go.
As you command. Planet development finished.
Obviously I want to get those planets functioning as best I can, as quickly as I can, so we're going to get that done. This is the new long-range ship. It's looks a bit like a scorpion, which is an insect. A lot of people get a bit confused about that. But it is an insect.
Reconnaissance reveals that a pirate raid is forming.
Oh, well, that's not good. I thought I'd turn pirates off. Oh well, they're on now. Unless I can... Nope. So we have pirates again. Didn't particularly want them, but they're here, so might as well just deal with it.
Structure complete.
I think I am actually going to need a slightly bigger ship to get that planet because it's got more
Planet
ships than I do, I think.
development finished.
no, the support swarms must die after a while.
An allied fleet needs assistance.
That's a shame. Gonna need volcano colonization as well. So we're gonna need we'll build it over here, save researching more of that. Imperial Lab.
Allied ships are supporting us.
Where do I have a ship? Apparently I have a ship somewhere that's in trouble, unless I just had one in the pirates there. And it got itself, you know, bummed. Although, there isn't that many pirates here right now, they do have repair bays and defences. And I doubt I'd be able to take them out.
Research finished.
Okay, we can get a couple more things now. I'll take a couple of defenders. Those things wipe out Strikecraft, if I remember correctly. Because it looks like this ship doesn't actually have any anti-Strikecraft. What the hell was that?
Structure complete.
No, we'll take a frigate as well, corvette as well.
I watch over the fleet.
And the corvettes can take out scouts pretty well. Not as well as Strikecraft, but you know, they're okay at it. There's volcanic occupation. So even the really small ships got overhauls. Even the trade ships look better than they did. But that's just it's what Sims
I watch
does
over the fleet.
Is pay a lot of attention to
an allied fleet needs assistance.
Really small details that most people would forget. Although I do think this is the last expansion for Sims, which is a bit of a shame. But what I hope that means is that they're planning for a second. I mean, it's a fairly popular game, fairly well known. We'll grab 2 more skirmishers before we head out. What are we 4th on? Economy, well, I'm not surprised about that. I did get that, didn't I? No. Spend my money on ships instead.
Frigate ready.
I think we'll go once we've got this last frigate. It'll be our first real battle. Although a miniature one. That's I think
frigate
from
ready.
Star to star drive jumps, which means I would have to go to my star and then click on their star. I'm not sure if I could jump straight from this star to this one. It's possible. Star jumps take a long ass time though.
Let's pick a fight.
Oh no, there is still... Oh, there's 3 of them now. Looks like he's constantly just making support swarms.
An allied fleet needs assistance.
Oh, I'll start researching that as well.
Let's finish this quickly.
I do think I'm going to lose a ship or two in this one.
Initializing phase engines. Our ships have left phase space.
One really good use I found for these
Open
corvettes
fire!
is to break through and attack the long-range ships at the back. Just grab your corvettes out.
Where's the threat?
Go over there. You know, corvette.
Yes?
And single out their long-range ships and just use your corvettes to quickly mangle them before the enemy can respond. Obviously you need a few to make this viable. You can't exactly do it with one or two.
Research finished.
This guy's level 2.
Reactors standing by.
Creates an assault-oriented nanite swarm which has a long-range anti-module assault beam. Pull on... what's this one? Combat swarm. Creates a combat-oriented nanite swarm at target location which has basic pulse beam weapons. So that one's close range, that one's long range, but we'll go for assault swarm. And this is their new weapon, see, it's badass. These guys still just fire those little dinky phase missiles, but they are much more powerful than what the Javelins use.
What shall we create?
Looks like we've got this one pretty much in the bag. I'm going to send over my...
Your plans? I'll do what I must. Time to go.
that way. Done an awesome job with this HD retexture. The game looked awesome.
Research finished.
Still, I don't understand how they managed to make it better, because they're not exactly a huge company.
An allied fleet needs assistance.
And to put this much effort in, it's basically an expansion pack. It's not even a full game, it's an expansion pack. Although it is standalone, so it does have the original game on. Definitely worth the price. I paid $25 for it.
Ready to assemble. Reactors standing by.
Where the hell is my thing? Navigator. I did send him over here. Is that him there?
To where do you send us?
To that planet. Take it. It's mine. Looks like my allies are bidding on the other guys to be wiped out by pirates. Damn pirates. Yeah. What? No, I'm trying. Oh, I can't. It's not my planet yet. Of course, I can't upgrade it.
Friendly forces have arrived.
This thing looks like a grenade or a mine with a nanite spawn inside of it. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, even the
Planet lockdown
bombers
complete.
and things got a retexturing. How awesome is that? Well, I think I'm going to end off this first episode here. As always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.